Hello everyone. So our topic for today is about midline theorem. Theorems on trapezoids and kites. To start with, our objective, familiarize the midline, trapezoid, and kite theorem. Second objective, apply the theorems in solving problems. And last objective, appreciate the knowledge accumulated about the theorems. So, simulan po natin sa midline theorem. So, ano nga ba ito? Midline theorem, it is a segment whose endpoints are the midpoints of two sides of a triangle, is a parallel to the third side and has a length equal to half the length of the third side. So, the next theorems can be approved by using the midline theorem. So, ito po yung mga dapat nating tandaan. If the consecutive midpoints of the sides of a quadrilateral are joined together, then the quadrilateral form is a parallelogram. Or if three or more parallel lines cut off congruent segments on one transversal, then they cut off congruent segments on every transversal. So, bibigyan ko po kayo na example. Sa illustration natin, ay meron tayong dalawang triangle na makikita, no? Pero, kung susuriin natin, hindi lang siya dalawang triangle talaga. Pero, ang focus lang natin is yung malaking triangle at itong smaller triangle. So, triangle PQR, so ito po yung malaki, PQR. And then, X, Y, Z, so they are the midpoints. No? So, PQ, ang midpoint po niya ay si X. QR, ang midpoint naman ay si Y. And then, side PR, ang midpoint is Z. And then, ang side PQ daw is 24. So, para mas maintindihan ninyo, dapat ay lagi nating i-label doon sa illustration kung asan ba yung mga measurements na yan. So, kung 24 si PQ, so ito po yun. Ayan. Side PQ is 24. And then, side QR is 30. And then, side PR is 18. So, ito yun. And then, ang kailangan natin is hanapin yung perimeter ng triangle XYZ. So, ang binigay po na measurement na side ay doon sa mas malaking triangle, pero ang hahanapin nating perimeter ay yung sa mas maliit na triangle. So, ibig sabihin, the total measurement ng sides ng smaller triangle. So, para makuha natin ang perimeter ng mas maliit na triangle, so, ang perimeter po, ang formula is just the sum of the three sides ng triangle XYZ. So, ibalik natin yung measurements ng bigger triangle. Since this is the application of midline theorem, so i-apply po natin yung theorem na about midline. So, if you say midline, it's the center, no? So, if this is PQ and X is the midline, so kunin natin yung half ng 24. So, therefore, the measurement of PX is 12. Since PQ is a half of PX, ibig sabihin, ang QX is also 12 because they are equal. Dahil sila ay kalahati. So, ngayon, since PX is parallel with ZY, in application of the parallelogram, na theorem, no, quadrilateral, if PX is 12, so therefore, the measurement of ZY is also the same with PX because they are parallel. Yan, parallel side sila. Next, proceed tayo kay PR. So, ang midline niya is Z. So, ang half po niya is 9. Now, alamin natin kung sino yung side na parallel kay PZ. So, it is obviously na ang parallel side sa kanya is XY. So, therefore, if PZ is 9, so the measurement of XY is also 9. So, last, the measurement of the side QR, which is 30. And since the midline is Y, so YR is 15. So, ganun din si YQ. Yan, 15 din siya kasi kalahati siya. Now, since YR is parallel with side ZX or XZ is parallel with YR. So, therefore, that side is also 15. Since nakuha na po natin yung measurements ng smaller triangle, we are now ready to find its perimeter. So, let us just represent the three sides by A, B, and C. So, assuming that ang side A ko is etong si ZY, which is 12. And then, ang side B ko naman is 9. So, nasa sa inyo po yung kung sino yung gusto nyo i-represent as A, B, and C. Side A, B, and C. And my side C is side XZ. So, all I have to do is just find the sum. So, 12 plus 9 plus 15 is 36. So, therefore, the perimeter of the smaller triangle, which is XYZ, is 36. So, i-apply lang po natin yung theorem of parallelogram and the midline theorem. Okay, next. The theorem on trapezoid. So, paano naman natin makukuha yung midline ng trapezoid or i-apply it? So, ito po yung mga dapat nating tandaan. So, supposed to be, this is an isosceles trapezoid. Wherein the base angles, so ito yung base natin, so ito yung base angles, they must be congruent. And then, the diagonals, so wala lang pong diagonals dito. So, sa next illustration ko, meron akong bibigyan na example. So, the diagonals of an isosceles trapezoid is also congruent. Yan, tandaan natin yan. And then, the median, so ito po yun, yung median of the trapezoid is parallel to its base. So, ayan, parallel po siya dyan. And, ang length po ng median natin is half of the sum of its bases. No? So, yung base sa taas at base sa ilalim, i-add lang po natin yun and then divided by 2. So, that is the measurement of your median. And then, the median of the trapezoid, kung meron po ditong diagonals, then they bisect each. Or it bisects the diagonal. So, dito po yung example natin. So, I illustrated my own isosceles trapezoid. So, ito po yung diagonals na sinasabi. And this is the median, wherein this median bisect your diagonals. And according to the theorem on trapezoid, the diagonals are congruent. Ayan. So, ito po yan. And let's name it A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Ayan. Supposed to be, pwede naman nating i-name pa yung ibang part na nag-intersect. Pero dito lang po tayo focus. Ayan. So, ang side A, D, saan yung AD? Ito is congruent with side BC because they are legs of the trapezoid. Next, angle A. So, ito po yung angle A, which is the base angle. Supposed to be, dapat buo to. Pwede din. So, they are equal. And then, theorem C, angle D. So, another base angle is congruent with angle C because they are also the base angles. So, congruent yan. Letter D, side AC. So, side AC. So, ito yon, the diagonals. So, it is congruent with side BD. And then, dito na tayo sa measurement ng median. Ito na yung sinasabi ko kanina. So, supposed to be daw, ang measurement ng median is 15 centimeters and 23 centimeters. So, syempre, yung mas maliit. So, that will be the shorter base. And don't forget to include your unit, which is centimeters. Ayan. And then, so, 23 centimeters po yung base na nasa baba. So, ang gagawin lang po natin para makuha ang median is the sum of the bases na 15 cm and 23 cm. So, substitute lang po natin. So, 15 plus 23 is 38. So, 38 times 1 is 38. So, that will be 38 divided by 2. So, therefore, the measurement of your median is 19 centimeters. Bakit may centimeters? Kasi, ayan po, kasama siya sa given. So, lagi po nating isasama ang unit. Pero kung walang unit, so it's okay na 19 ang sagot. Next, third is the theorems on kite. So, paano naman po yung median in terms of kite? So, ito po yung kite natin. So, obviously, sa kite natin, hindi po pareho ang measurement ng ng size niya. So, there is just one pair of side na congruent and then itong isa din, ganon. Yan. So, in a kite, so if the quadrilateral is a kite, then its diagonals are perpendicular. Ang diagonals po niya is ito, DF and EG. So, they are perpendicular. Pag sinabi pong perpendicular, it will form a right angle. And that right angle measures 90 degrees. So, ayan po. 4 na right angles ang nabuo niya. Then, second theorem, if a quadrilateral is also a kite, then exactly two pairs of congruent adjacent sides are congruent. Ayan. So, yung adjacent sides po is ED and DG. Pag sinabi pong adjacent, they are, in Tagalog, magkatabi. So, ayan. And then, EF and GF. So, although ED and EF are adjacents, pero hindi po sila equal. Dahil shorter ito ay longer. So, ang adjacent lang na equal itong isang pair na to. And then, this one. And itong DF po, they are also equal because it shares with common side. No? Kasi magkadikit yung side niya. And then, kung 12 centimeters yan, di equal sila. Ito naman pong isang adjacent side is equal din. And itong common side natin, so kung 20 centimeters yan, di yung isang diretso din ay 20 centimeters. Third theorem, so a kite has one pair of opposite angles. Isang pares ng opposite angles. Ayan. So, a pair sila. And the diagonals, ayan, bisect the opposite angles. So, ito po yung diagonals natin, it bisects the angles. So, ito din, ganyan. Ito din po, it bisect and it bisects. So, hinati po niya sa dalawa. Okay? So, that is all. Thank you very much and God bless.